All right, guys, welcome back to S&R Ballistics. Again, I know we say this every time we post lately, which hadn't been much as of late, but we got an airplane behind me there. Anyhow, where was I going with that? Welcome back. I know it's been a while, but we got a special treat for you guys today. This has been a couple of years in the making. This is my Norinco MAK 90. It originally, when I got it, it had a thumbhole stock on it, and it was kind of in rough shape, the furniture that was on it. I inherited this gun from my granddad, so I've had it for close to 10 years, I suppose. But anyhow, Garrett had sent me a listing for some good Chinese wood here. We'll get a close-up of that, and we just installed it. It just came in the mail. It's got a few blemishes, but nothing terrible. And I did prefer the grain on my OEM upper handguard here, so that's actually the Norinco factory wood, but the rest of this wood is all new to me. I don't know when it was produced. And I really like the, let's get a close-up of this grain on this stock here. I don't know how well it's going to come out on camera, but it really came out to be pretty sharp looking. So we're going to put some rounds through here, do a video. I'm going to shoot it a little bit. I know normally I'm the history guy, but I don't know a ton of history on these MAK 90s, and Garrett's a little more of an AK guy. So I'm going to put a few shots down range. We've got two 20-round magazines up here. So I'm going to put some rounds down range, and we'll see what we can do. We're just going to shoot two 20-round mags of this steel case Tula. Now, I forgot my good earplugs, and I hate these ones. I think Garrett's going to run them, but I'm just going to run the nifty 308 caliber earplugs. And we'll see how that does, because I don't like them other over-the-head ones we got here. Well, maybe I'll run these. Normally when I run these, they're empty cases. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, they ain't gonna stay in too good. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, let's see if we can hit some free-handed up here. And now I'm going to take that sucker out. Let's see if we can bump fire a little bit. I know we're not going to hit the target. We're about 100 yards out. I know I'm not going to hit the target bump firing, so we're just going to kind of shoot the dirt here, but I just want to see what we can get some rounds off. Garrett, if you want to come up here, see what we can do here. Try not to hit nothing out there. Oh, that's all we got. Didn't lock back, I guess. Okay, that's all we got. What a fun rifle to shoot. You know, it's a little bit more accurate than I remember. I know we're only 100 yards out, but as I recall, I haven't shot this thing in probably, I don't know, 7, 8 years. And maybe I just wasn't a very good shot back then. I don't know, but as you saw outside of that bump fire, we hit almost every single target or round on target. What a pleasure of a rifle to shoot, though. I really love this thing. Maybe I'll get out and shoot a little more often now that I got some good furniture on it. But let's turn it over to Garrett. He'll give you some information. He'll put a few rounds on target. He'll let you know what he thinks, and then we'll go ahead and close out the video. But I appreciate you guys.
Welcome back to S&R Ballistics. Today, as you've seen already, we've got the Norinco MAK 90. Now, this is Houston's. As he said, he inherited it from his grandpa. Whenever I first came around into the family, I wanted to buy this from Houston so bad. When my wife, Madison's brother Houston, showed me this, I was just so excited to see it because it was such a cool example of a Chinese AK. Now, granted, you know, the MAK 90, if you know your Norincos and what came out of China, this is, you know, what came into the United States under all the bans and whatnot. So it originally would have had a thumbhole stock, and that's what it had when Houston first got it. It had a thumbhole stock. Granted, it was cracked out, no good. Nobody wants the thumbhole stock anyways. So for a few years, we were looking around for some, Norinco, some Chinese furniture, because as you know, the dimensions are a little bit different than your, standard AKM from European countries and whatnot. Not much, but you need the right wood to fit this rifle. And we found some. We actually found an entire set of wood for $99. And I couldn't believe it. It was such a good deal. We couldn't pass up on it. So I sent it over to Houston. Houston bought it, and we just slapped it on today. So we have the lower handguard here. We have the upper handguard, which is actually how it came out of the box. This is not part of the new furniture. It just matched so well. We decided, well, we'll just leave that alone, not even bother twisting that off. So we kept that on there. You've got the wood pistol grip, and you got the wood buttstock down here. So now you don't have a nasty looking thumb hole stock. So taking a look at the other side here, we've got the import mark, we've got the Norinco stamp, we've got MAK 90 Sporter caliber 7.62 by 39, and we got the serial numbers there. So it came with the thumb hole stock. It doesn't have a bayonet lug, all that stuff. No threaded barrel. So this is Norinco's attempt into bringing in a legal rifle during that time. So yeah, it's just a real cool example to have. It's cool. It's neat. If you can find the proper fitting furniture on there, I would say it's definitely worth the upgrade over the thumb hole stock. But next we need Houston to get this threaded here so we can put a slant brake muzzle device on there. But enough talking, let's go ahead and shoot. I've got 15 rounds of this Tula ammo. It's 122 grain full metal jacket, and we're going to put it in this nice Russian Bakelite mag. We also have the factory magazine right here. But let's just load it up here. We'll take a few shots with it. See what we can do here. I know I might need to get down here real quick. I'm not hitting nothing. Ooh. All right, so as you can see, I need to brush up on my rifle shooting. So we've got the 15 rounds downrange. Real fun to shoot now that it's got the proper furniture on there. Yeah, like I said, if you're able to come across any of the Norinco furniture or anything like that, definitely pick it up. We've got a nice sling here. I believe this is the one that came with the rifle in the box. Yeah, so yeah, just a nice little rifle. If you're able to pick one up, they're all over on Gunbroker. You can find them on there. You can find them at gun shows. You can find them at online websites like Arms List or anything like that. Oh, well, what happened here? Oh, yeah, for sure. I thought that had popped off. Yeah.
I popped that off.
What we're going to do now, we're going to show you how to field strip it. So, you have your dust cover on here. Yeah, a little tab here. You'll press into that, lift up on the dust cover, remove said dust cover. Now you have your recoil spring here. What you're going to do is you're going to push in, get it out of that little notch right there, and it'll lift up, and you'll pull it out. So now what you're going to want to do is remove the bolt. We'll put the hammer back just real quick and slide that out and up. There's your bolt carrier and your bolt itself. And now you're exposed to the trigger, you're exposed to the chamber. You've got easy access to cleaning. Now you can strip it down a little bit more, but we don't have a hammer to punch this out and whatnot. So here's your bolt carrier, and here is your bolt. Let's actually take a look at some of this. Hasn't not been shot very much at all, and you can see there's no peening back here, so that looks good. You got your machining marks there, but everything looks clean in there. There's no real jagged edges or anything like that. Take a look at the bolt real fast. Bolt face looks good. Like I said, this has barely been shot, so really we're showing what it looked like out of the factory, to be honest with you. Everything looks good there. All right, now install, reassembly here. What you're going to do, drop your bolt down in here, slide it around to where it's like so. Now it can be a little frustrating when you're first doing it, just because it likes to slide around on you and rotate and whatnot. You'll put your bolt carrier back in here with the piston going into the gas tube. You'll slide down here and boom, there you go. Take your recoil spring, feed it back through the carrier, put it down into that notch right there. Next you'll take your dust cover, get it underneath. There's a little lip right there. Get it underneath there. Hold it here. Give it a nice... Oops. Sometimes these dust covers can be a little finicky. You got to get it just right. There we go. And your tab will pop out right there. And she's good to go. So yeah, this is the Norinco MAK 90. This is a pleasure for us to come out and shoot. One, because we haven't shot it in forever, and two, because we were able to source some nice furniture for it. So we're going to put it up. We've got another video to film for you guys here in a minute, so stay tuned for that. We're going to post this one, and then we're going to follow it up with the next one. Thanks for watching.